Welcome back to Ageless Mind and Body, where staying strong, sharp, and healthy after 60 isn't just possible, it's expected. Today's video is one of the most important we've ever made. If you're over 60, what you do each day, what you eat, how you move, and how you sleep can either protect your heart or quietly destroy it. And here's the shocker. A top heart surgeon is sounding the alarm about one daily habit that's silently damaging senior hearts everywhere. It's not junk food, it's not lack of exercise, it's something most people do without even realizing it. Left unchecked, this one habit, along with 10 other common ones, could raise your risk of heart failure, stroke, or sudden death. But here's the good news. Every single one of these habits is fixable, and the changes aren't extreme or expensive. They're simple, science-backed, and can add years to your life. So, grab a pen, take some notes, and stick with us until the end. Your heart's been beating for you your whole life. It's time to give it the support it needs. Let's dive in. 1. Skipping daily walks or exercise. Many seniors believe that slowing down is just a natural part of aging, but what they don't realize is that skipping daily walks or exercise is quietly putting their heart at serious risk. A sedentary lifestyle, spending most of the day sitting, lying down, or being inactive, does far more damage than people think. When you stop moving regularly, your blood circulation becomes sluggish. This makes it easier for fatty deposits to build up in your arteries, raising your blood pressure and forcing your heart to work harder than it should. Over time, this can lead to serious conditions like heart failure, stroke, or even sudden cardiac arrest. But here's the hopeful truth. You don't need a gym membership, fancy equipment, or intense workouts to protect your heart. Walking, just simple, consistent walking, is one of the most powerful forms of medicine for your cardiovascular health. Research shows that walking just 30 minutes a day at your own pace can reduce your risk of a heart attack by up to 50%. That's a massive impact from a small daily habit. Even breaking it into 2 15-minute walks, one in the morning and one in the evening, can provide incredible benefits. Walking improves oxygen flow to your brain, strengthens your heart muscle, reduces stress hormones, and helps control your weight, blood sugar, and cholesterol. It also boosts your energy, sharpens your mind, and lifts your mood, all without side effects. The best part, it's completely free. If you're over 60, it's not about training like an athlete. It's about staying in motion. Every step you take supports your heart, fuels your brain, and protects your independence. Don't wait until chest pain forces you to take action. Prevention always works better than cure. So lace up your shoes, step outside, and give your heart what it needs, most movement. A stronger, longer, healthier life could start with the very next walk you take. 2. Eating too much salt. Most people think of salt as just a seasoning, something harmless that adds flavor to meals. But for seniors, eating too much salt can quietly turn into a serious health threat. The real danger isn't just the salt you shake onto your food, it's the hidden sodium lurking in everyday items like canned soups, bread sauces, pickles, frozen meals, and snacks like chips or crackers. These processed and packaged foods are often loaded with sodium, and consuming them regularly can lead to high blood pressure, a condition often called the silent killer, because it shows no symptoms until major damage is already done. High blood pressure puts constant strain on your arteries and forces your heart to work harder, increasing the risk of heart attacks, strokes, kidney damage, and even memory loss. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive to sodium, making it even more important to stay within safe limits. Experts recommend that seniors consume no more than 1/500 milligrams of sodium per day. That's less than a single teaspoon. It may sound challenging at first, but with small mindful changes, it's absolutely possible. Start by reading food labels, choosing low sodium or no salt added products, and cooking more meals at home where you control the ingredients. Use herbs, garlic, lemon juice, and natural spices to add flavor without relying on salt. Gradually, your taste buds will adjust and food will taste just as satisfying, if not more than before. Even something as simple as switching from salted to unsalted nuts or avoiding processed frozen dinners can make a noticeable difference in your heart health. Reducing your salt intake doesn't mean giving up taste. It means giving your heart a chance to beat stronger and longer. If you want to live a healthier, more energetic life after 60, paying attention to salt is one of the smartest moves you can make. Don't wait for a blood pressure scare to make changes. Your heart deserves better now. 3. Unhealthy breakfasts. Breakfast is often called the most important meal of the day, yet many seniors unknowingly start their mornings with choices that put their heart at risk. Greasy, sugary, or highly processed breakfasts like bacon, sausage, fried eggs, buttered toast, sugary cereals, or creamy coffees may taste comforting, but they can quietly raise cholesterol, spike blood pressure, and trigger inflammation in the arteries. For older adults whose bodies process fats and sugars more slowly, these kinds of meals can be especially harmful. What's even more concerning is that most heart attacks occur in the morning, often shortly after people consume these heavy, high-fat breakfasts. That's because your blood is naturally thicker in the morning, and when combined with saturated fats and sugars, it puts extra strain on your heart when it's least able to handle it. But the solution is both simple and delicious. Choosing a heart-friendly breakfast can make a major difference in your long-term health and energy levels. Instead of loading up on processed foods, go for natural, nourishing options like a bowl of oatmeal topped with berries, whole grain toast with avocado, a couple of boiled or scrambled eggs, or a refreshing fruit and spinach smoothie. These foods provide steady energy support, healthy digestion, and help lower cholesterol without burdening your arteries. They're also packed with fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants that fuel your body in the right way. Making the switch doesn't mean sacrificing taste or tradition. It simply means choosing ingredients that work with your body, not against it. Over time, your heart, brain, and even your mood will feel the difference. Every morning offers a new chance to protect your health. So next time you reach for breakfast, remember what you eat when you wake up can either strengthen your heart or slowly damage it. Start your day with care, and your heart will thank you for years to come. 4. Drinking alcohol regularly. For many seniors, having a daily drink may seem like a harmless habit, or even a way to relax, unwind, or socialize. Some may have even heard that a glass of wine is good for the heart. But the truth is, once you're over 60, your body processes alcohol very differently, and even small daily amounts can quietly lead to serious heart problems. As you age, your liver becomes less efficient at breaking down alcohol, your blood pressure becomes more sensitive to fluctuations, and your risk of developing an irregular heartbeat, also known as atrial fibrillation, increases significantly. Regular alcohol use can weaken the heart muscle over time, promote fat buildup around the heart, and trigger inflammation that damages blood vessels. It also interferes with many medications commonly taken by seniors for blood pressure, cholesterol, or diabetes, making those treatments less effective or even dangerous. Even more concerning is that alcohol often disrupts sleep, even though many drink it to help fall asleep. Poor sleep combined with rising nighttime blood pressure creates the perfect storm for heart strain. That's why cardiologists increasingly recommend avoiding alcohol altogether if possible, or at the very least, limiting it to no more than one drink, on occasion, not daily. And remember, a drink means one small glass of wine, one shot of liquor, or one 12-ounce beer, not a full pour or a refill. Cutting back doesn't mean giving up social connection or enjoyment. It means giving your heart the break it desperately needs. Hydrating with water, enjoying herbal teas, or switching to non-alcoholic options can all support your health without sacrificing your routine. The goal isn't perfection, it's protection. Your heart has already worked for you through decades of life. Now is the time to return the favor by making choices that let it beat longer and stronger. Reducing alcohol may seem like a small step, but it's one of the most powerful actions you can take to protect your heart and overall health in the years ahead. 5. Bottling up stress or emotions. Many seniors have spent a lifetime pushing through stress, staying strong for others, and keeping emotions bottled up. While this might seem like a sign of resilience, holding in stress, anger, sadness, or anxiety can quietly take a serious toll on the heart. Emotional tension triggers the release of stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, which cause the heart to beat faster and blood vessels to constrict. Over time, this constant internal pressure can lead to high blood pressure, irregular heartbeat, heart disease, or even a heart attack. What makes emotional stress especially dangerous is that it often goes unacknowledged. Seniors may say things like, "I don't want to burden anyone," or "I've handled worse in my life," but after 60, the heart becomes more sensitive to the emotional storms we try to ignore. Fortunately, there are healthy and simple ways to release that pressure before it becomes damaging. Daily practices like meditation or deep breathing exercises can calm the nervous system and bring both mental and physical relief. Even just 10 minutes a day of quiet focus can lower cortisol levels and give your heart a chance to recover. Journaling is another powerful tool. Writing down your thoughts and feelings helps release them from your body and bring clarity to your mind. And perhaps most importantly, talking to someone you trust can make all the difference. Whether it's a friend, family member, or support group, expressing how you feel can reduce emotional weight and strengthen your sense of connection. Emotional wellness is just as vital as physical health, especially in later life. Your heart is not just a pump. It responds to your thoughts, your stress, and your inner world. Taking care of your emotional well-being isn't selfish. It's essential. Let go of the idea that you have to carry everything alone. Peace of mind can lead to a stronger, longer-lasting heart. By letting go of what you've held in for too long, you're not just healing your mind, you're giving your heart exactly what it needs to keep beating strong. 6. Ignoring sleep apnea or snoring. Many seniors think of snoring as a harmless or even humorous part of aging, but it can actually be a serious warning sign from the body. Loud, frequent snoring, especially when accompanied by gasping or pauses in breathing, may signal a condition called sleep apnea. Sleep apnea causes repeated interruptions in breathing throughout the night, which deprives the body and, more importantly, the heart of oxygen. Over time, this lack of oxygen puts enormous strain on the cardiovascular system, increasing the risk of high blood pressure, irregular heartbeat, stroke, and even sudden cardiac death. What makes sleep apnea especially dangerous is that many people don't even know they have it. They may just feel unusually tired during the day, wake up with headaches, or notice issues with memory or focus without ever connecting it to their sleep. Ignoring these signs is a mistake because the damage builds silently night after night. The good news is that sleep apnea is highly treatable once diagnosed. A simple overnight sleep study, often done at home, can confirm whether the condition is present. From there, options like CPAP machines, oral devices, or lifestyle adjustments can dramatically improve sleep quality and protect the heart. These treatments work by keeping the airways open, ensuring that oxygen flows freely and the heart can rest and repair as it should. For seniors, getting quality sleep isn't just about feeling rested, it's about survival and long-term heart health. Sleep is when the body heals. If that healing is constantly interrupted, your heart can never truly recover. Don't dismiss snoring as a harmless annoyance. Take it seriously, get tested, and explore treatment options with your doctor. Restorative sleep is one of the most powerful forms of heart protection, and every night of proper rest brings you one step closer to a stronger, healthier future. If your heart is struggling while you sleep, now is the time to take action, because both your nights and your life depend on it. 7. Smoking or secondhand. Smoke. Smoking is widely known to harm the lungs, but its damage to the heart is just as serious and often overlooked. When you smoke, the chemicals in tobacco enter your bloodstream and immediately begin to damage the lining of your blood vessels. This causes inflammation, narrows the arteries, and accelerates the buildup of plaque, which can eventually block blood flow entirely. As a result, smoking significantly raises the risk of heart attack, stroke, and heart failure. But the danger doesn't end with the smoker. Secondhand smoke, breathing in smoke from someone else's cigarette, is also harmful, especially for older adults whose cardiovascular systems are already more fragile. Living in a household with someone who smokes, even if you've never picked up a cigarette yourself, can increase your chances of developing serious heart disease. The good news is that quitting smoking brings immediate and long-term healing benefits, no matter how old you are or how long you've smoked. Within just 24 hours of quitting, your heart rate and blood pressure begin to drop. In a few months, circulation improves and lung function starts to recover. Within a year, your risk of heart disease is cut in half. The earlier you quit, the more you benefit, but it's never too late to start. Don't be discouraged by the challenge. There are more tools than ever to help you succeed, from nicotine patches and medications to support groups and counseling. If you live with someone who smokes, have a loving but honest conversation about protecting your health and create a smoke-free environment. Your heart thrives on clean oxygen and clean blood, not on toxins and smoke. Every puff damages your body, but every day without smoking helps it heal. Your body is constantly working to repair itself, and by quitting smoking, you give it the chance it needs. Protect your future, your independence, and your well-being by saying no to tobacco today. Your heart will reward you with strength, energy, and more precious time with the people you love. 8. Late night screen. Use TV phones. In today's world, it's common for many seniors to unwind at night by watching television, scrolling through social media, or reading on a phone or tablet. While these habits may seem harmless, late-night screen use can quietly disrupt your health, especially your heart. The blue light emitted from screens interferes with your body's natural production of melatonin, a hormone that helps regulate sleep. When melatonin is suppressed, your sleep becomes lighter, shorter, and less restorative. Over time, poor sleep doesn't just make you feel tired, it puts real strain on your cardiovascular system. Studies have shown that lack of quality sleep increases nighttime blood pressure, raises inflammation, and limits your heart's ability to recover from daily stress. It can also affect blood sugar levels, increase stress hormones, and raise the risk of heart attacks and irregular heartbeat, especially in older adults. But the damage doesn't stop at blue light. What you watch or read before bed matters too. News headlines, intense movies, or even emotionally charged social media posts can stimulate your brain and keep your nervous system alert when it should be winding down. This mental stimulation keeps your heart rate elevated and delays the natural transition into deep healing sleep. Fortunately, there's a simple fix. Turning off screens at least 1 hour before bedtime gives your body and brain a chance to shift into rest mode. Instead of watching TV or scrolling, try activities that promote relaxation. Read a book, listen to calming music, stretch gently, or practice deep breathing. These habits not only improve sleep quality, but also help lower blood pressure and reduce nighttime heart strain. Protecting your heart doesn't always mean exercise or medication. Sometimes it's as simple as giving your body the rest it needs the way nature intended. By stepping away from screens before bed, you give your heart and mind the opportunity to fully recover, reset, and prepare for a new day. Better sleep leads to a stronger, healthier heart, and it starts with powering down, not pushing through. 9. Frequent fast food or fried snacks. Fast food and fried snacks may be convenient, cheap, and satisfying in the moment, but they come with a hidden cost, especially for those over 60. These foods are often loaded with unhealthy fat, salt, and refined carbs that can silently damage your heart over time. Every burger, fried chicken wing, or greasy snack contributes to the buildup of plaque inside your arteries. As the arteries become clogged and narrowed, blood flow to the heart is reduced, increasing the risk of high blood pressure, heart attacks, and strokes. What's worse is that these meals offer very little in terms of nutrition. They may fill you up, but they don't nourish your body or support long-term health. As metabolism naturally slows with age, the effects of poor diet choices become even more harmful. The good news is that making small changes to your eating habits can have a big impact on your heart. Instead of grabbing fast food, try preparing simple, wholesome meals at home. Baked or grilled proteins like chicken or fish, fresh vegetables, fruits, nuts, and whole grains offer the nutrients your heart needs without the added danger of trans fats or excess sodium. Even when it comes to snacks, you can swap out chips and fried treats for healthier alternatives like air-popped popcorn, unsalted nuts, or cut-up fruit. These options help lower cholesterol, reduce inflammation, and keep your arteries clear and flexible. Healthy eating doesn't have to be boring or bland. In fact, with a little creativity, your meals can be just as enjoyable and far more rewarding. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. By choosing foods that fuel your body instead of burdening it, you're giving your heart the chance to stay strong and perform at its best. Remember, every bite you take becomes part of your blood, your energy, and your life. Feed your heart with care, and it will return the favor by keeping you active, sharp, and vibrant for years to come. 10. Ignoring high blood pressure or skipping medications. High blood pressure is often called the silent killer for a reason. It shows no obvious symptoms, yet it quietly damages your heart, brain, and kidneys over time. Many seniors make the dangerous mistake of ignoring their blood pressure or skipping their medications simply because they feel fine. But feeling fine doesn't mean everything is okay. Skipping even a few doses can cause your blood pressure to spike, suddenly putting you at serious risk for a heart attack, stroke, or even sudden death. As a result, inconsistent medication use is one of the most common and preventable causes of emergency hospital visits among older adults. Blood pressure medications are not optional. They're a lifeline. They work by easing the strain on your arteries and helping your heart pump more efficiently. The key is consistency. Take your medicine at the same time every day, use a pill organizer, or set phone reminders if needed. If you ever experience side effects, don't stop on your own. Talk to your doctor to adjust the dose or find a better alternative. Along with medication, it's equally important to monitor your blood pressure regularly at home. A simple cuff can help you track changes and spot problems before they turn into emergencies. Write down your readings in a notebook or use a digital tracker to stay on top of your numbers. Managing high blood pressure isn't just about avoiding disaster, it's about protecting your quality of life. A healthy blood pressure level helps your brain stay sharp, your energy stay high, and your heart stay strong. It supports your ability to live independently, do the things you enjoy, and spend more time with the people you love. Ignoring it puts all of that at risk. So don't wait for warning signs to take action. Protect your heart every day with consistency, awareness, and commitment. Your future health depends on what you choose to do today, and staying on top of your blood pressure is one of the most powerful choices you can make. Your heart has been working tirelessly for you every second of your life, asking for nothing in return. But now, after 60, it needs your attention, your care, and your commitment. This isn't about making drastic changes overnight. It's about recognizing the small habits that silently harm your heart and taking steady steps to replace them with healthier choices. Whether it's walking more, reducing salt, sleeping better, or finally quitting smoking, every action you take can make a real difference. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to be consistent. The path to a longer, stronger, and healthier life begins with a single step, and the sooner you take it, the more your heart will thank you. So choose one habit to let go of today and commit to a better tomorrow. If this message resonated with you and you want more guidance on how to age with strength, clarity, and confidence, make sure to subscribe to Ageless Mind and Body. We're here to support you with expert-backed tips, uplifting content, and practical tools for your best years ahead. Hit that subscribe button and let's take care of your heart and your future together.